All right, guys, welcome back to another video on MMA.I. Today we're joined by one of the PFL's finest, Brendan Loughnane. How's it going?
Very good, mate. Glad to be back.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see you back. You had that long layoff, and then you came back in spectacular fashion. It's just great to see you, fighting regularly with PFL. But before we get to all that, I want to talk about the Euros. I want to talk about, will you be watching it, and what are your expectations for England?
We've got a great young side this year. I'm very hopeful of getting a trophy, mate, to be honest. There's a couple of good front runners as well, but I think we can do it, mate. I really do.
What did the English say? It's coming home? Is that what it is?
It's looking like it.
Yeah, we were talking before we went on air. You said that you will be in the States for the rest of the tournament, so you'll be watching this one in the States. Pretty much a bummer. It's always great to watch the Euros or when England's playing at home. So I bet you got it there.
Yeah, it is good to be on when stuff like that's going on, to be honest.
And also, I know you're friends with Rashi and Lingard. Lingard isn't going to the Euros, but Rashford is. So what's it like to see friends like that perform at the biggest stages in the world?
Well, I heard that he might be going now, so...
Oh, well, yeah, because Trent got injured, so...
Who knows?
Yeah. Is that an exclusive there, Brendan Loughnane knows Lingard's going to the Euros?
I don't personally know, I'm not spoken to him, but looking at me.
And when we see like Jesse Lingard, because I'm a West Ham fan, the next time you see him, for me, could you please get on your knees and give him a foot massage, because he absolutely saved our season this season. He's done absolutely wonders, and the guy's absolutely incredible.
He's done very well for you, I'll give you that.
Yeah. So before we the Marais fight, you were already training in Dubai with TK MMA Fitness. A lot of celebrities popped through while you're out there. What was it like, the experience training over there in Dubai?
Amazing. I've trained at a lot of gyms all over the planet now, and TK MMA definitely up there. It's a place that I look to do camps in the future for sure.
Mm-hmm. So some fantastic guys come out of that camp. As I mentioned, Dan Hooker popped through. A lot of the reality TV stars also popped through. What was it like seeing them train?
I mean, I've got a few friends that are in TV shows and things like that, so they'll by trying to hand out a bit of MMA and stuff. It was fun, man. I had a great time out there. I got my work done, as you can see. I had a great camp, great results. So, yeah, man, I'll definitely be back.
Yeah, a few of them appeared in the reality TV show, as I mentioned, Love Island. A lot of them kind of popped over. Which was there anyone that surprised you and actually you think that could have a good run at MMA, or was there no one that you thought was impressive enough?
Absolutely not.
Was there any honorable mentions or?
No.
I love it. Straight to the point. Yeah, with all the list of the names that you... Oh, actually, I'll move on to the next question. That's quite similar. Moving on to the fighting, as you returned in emphatic fashion against Marais. You really put a statement on that night. Was that the type of performance you were looking for?
That's the type of performance I needed. Never mind looking for. I needed that to put myself back on the map. I feel like I'm back on the map now. People know how dangerous I am, and I think Tyler Diamond's going to get the same treatment.
Well, why did you feel like you needed to put yourself back on the map? Do you feel like there was a lack of respect?
A year and a half out, mate. I just needed to remind everyone who the boss is.
Yeah, but before you came there, the boss was Lance Palmer, and in round one he lost. So was that bittersweet? Did you kind of enjoy watching that?
I couldn't care less about any of these guys, to be honest. Like, I really couldn't give a shit about any of them, mate. I'm just here to win this tournament, and that's it.
Well, I'm sure you give a shit about Tyler Diamond because he's your next opponent. Is there any? You don't?
Not one bit.
Not one bit.
Either. No, not one bit, mate. Like, I've had a great camp, and he's took a few lumps and bumps along the way. I haven't. It's going to be a rough night for Tyler.
Yeah, you've said that in the past interviews. It's a rough night, but how are you going to make it a rough night? What pressure are you going to put on him?
I mean, I'm going to come out exactly like I did against Marais. Fast, sharp, accurate, stinging shots. He'll get desperate for the takedown, and then that'll be all she wrote.
You said they're stinging the shots. There's no one better that did that in MMA than Dominic Cruz, and you've been training with him throughout the last few months. What was it like, learning from one of the best bantamweights, or probably best bantamweights ever inside MMA?
Me and Dom go about 8 years now. About 8 years I've been going back and forward to Alliance, so this isn't nothing new. Me and him have you know, I've lived with him for long periods of time over the few years. So me and Dom know each other very well. He's took some of my stuff, I've took some of his stuff. We've learnt loads from each other, and yeah, man. Now it's all coming to fruition.
Well, with the fantastic start against Shayman Moraes, you did put yourself top of the table, 6 points. At the end of the playoffs, would you like, or before the playoffs, would you like to be top? How important is it for you to be top of the table?
That don't matter, mate. It's at the end of the day, 4 people are going to go through. It doesn't matter if you're first or fourth. So as long as I get through, mate, that's all that matters.
Last few questions before I let you go. I saw that you were playing FIFA earlier. Did you win that game?
Oh, I'm about to go and play it again, mate. You're holding me up.
Well, that's kind of a good question for the next one. I'm sorry about that, but who would you like to challenge next?
I don't know, but there's a few more players knocking around before, so I'm going to get down there and see what's happening.
So did you win the early one then?
Come on, mate, undefeated already.
All right, so who are you taking on next, or are you just going to go down there, see who's in the room, and be like, I want you?
A couple of Russians that look like they can have a game, so we'll see what happens.
What's your go-to team to use when you face these when you play?
I've not even played for 2 years, and about 2 years, and I just flew back like it was nothing, mate. But brought back the years, really.
So what is the team you like to use?
It's United, yeah, always.
United. Oh well, I was about to say, is Manchester United? Is Manchester blue or red? But that kind of answered that one.
There you go, son.
Yeah, well, short and sweet. I didn't want to keep for too long. I know you've got a big fight coming up in 7 days. PFL round 2 for you against Tyler Diamond. I'm excited to see you back. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure.
Not a problem. Thank you, mate. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good one.